And we are on to Storm issue number 8. Of course, as always, when I remember, here's our creative team, and also this great image of Storm on the wrong side of justice. Maybe? Let's take a look. First off, I'd be lying if I told you I know exactly who this is Storm is talking to or referring to. I'm sure people with more knowledge than myself probably have a hint, but apparently someone else has been wronged by the Storm Gods in the past, and Storm aims to fix it. Speaking of the Storm Gods, besides being a herald for eternity and being in between eternity and oblivion in their beef, she's also in the middle of beef with the Storm Gods themselves over what to do with this entity called Hadid, which apparently was the first storm and also powerful enough to lay waste to some of these cosmic entities that we've thought were the most powerful beings in Marvel. And while Thor doesn't mind helping, if and when the Storm Gods show back up, Storm has beef to settle there too. So we've got cosmic problems, we've got deity problems, and on top of that, we've got problems with the FBI. If you remember a couple of issues ago, Charles Xavier, who was on the run, showed up at Storm's sanctuary, and despite whatever feelings she had for Charles and whether he was right or wrong, she wasn't going to let any harm come to him, which means she has to pay a visit to the FBI. Just a quick break. The character that helped Storm teleport to the FBI, his name is Manifold. I don't know anything about him, so I'm going to have to do some homework. Anyway, back to the story. Oh, and she leaves Maggot behind to take care of the sanctuary. I'm not sure how that's going to work. What's really interesting about this version of the FBI, if you didn't notice the people flying outside of the building, is that the FBI is looking kind of like the MIB nowadays. And this agent Fabai has some questions of Storm, and I gotta say, he knows what he's doing. Also, look at this Joker bringing nitrogen into the room. Anyway, he's giving Storm the third degree, asking all kind of questions, but he did manage to try and use his telepathy to get inside of Storm's head. Did it work? No, and yes. Either way, as you can see, this confrontation is about to come to a head. What happened with the rest of the interrogation? And what is Maggot up to back at the sanctuary? And will the sanctuary be in one piece when or if Storm makes it back? If you want the answer to those questions, you know what you got to do. Read Storm issue number 8. Storm has issues on all fronts. Like I said, her plate is extra full, and I imagine she's not going to get less busy in the days to come. Don't cheat yourself, treat yourself, and pick up Storm issue number 8.